It's summertime. Summer, 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 summer games fest. Summer, 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 summer. Oh! It's Summer Games Fest. With a king. With the king himself. Geoff Keighley. Hosted by me, Snowboy. Although right now, I'm a sleepy boy, because I'm fucking tired. Let's get into it. Where am I? I gotta zoom in. Hi everyone. Oh no, I look bad. I gotta put a hat on. Hello everyone. It is currently... It's currently 6:30 a.m. Mooney, it's earlier for you because you're in a different part of Australia. Why? Good. Hello. Is that who's even hello everyone? This song is really good. Yeah. Hello, William. Hello, hello, Kyle. Hello, Soul. Hello, Corey. Hello, Corey. Hi, Corey. And hello to everyone watching across YouTube and Twitch. My name. Oh, I'm not even streaming on Twitch. It's just. My name is Snowboy, as you all know. My man and myself. You know what, man? Here's the thing. I knew I was going to wake up early, so I showered and had a wash in the afternoon yesterday. And I just rolled straight out of bed. I woke up 15 minutes ago. I went to bed at about 1 a.m. So I'm feeling pretty fresh. Is it still too loud? Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, Captain. I probably also need to speak louder. What's been going on? What's been happening? Oh, I want to talk about something really, really quickly. I know I talked about this on the Discord slightly. Basically, there's this cool thing. The Summer Games Fest includes like a giant, it's like an umbrella. There's a bunch of different shows that fall under, and there's this one for Australian New Zealand games called Frosty. Yeah, Corey, it's so good to see you. One called Frosty Games Fest, and I'm as of yesterday, I'm allowed to say that I edited it. I put the whole thing together. The production company I work for, we worked on it, and I snipped and snapped all the trailers together and all the hosts and stuff, and it's awesome. There's gonna be there's some really cool games that get announced. That's like in 24 hours time, which is exciting. I don't want to say it out loud. I want to make it a reality, but I feel like I'm getting sick. No. I usually, or am I just? Is this because I slept for 5 hours? I feel bad. Probably that. I'm cold and tired, and I'm ready for Geoff to give me cool stuff. Now, guys, it is prediction time. I want to know your predictions. I want to know my predictions. And this is purely. I've never watched the Summer Games Fest before. I've never, because it's so early. So this is what I'm thinking. This is my thinking. How do I do this in a cool way? Alright, let's do that. Alright, number one thing I think, because based on all the rumors, is something I would like. I think we're getting a Final Fantasy IX remake. I think it's happening. How long ago? Just going here this yellow Aussie game. Yeah, it's awesome. Some of the and I like. I mean, apart from the fact that I worked on it, I have no stakes in it really. Like I'm not in any of the developers. I genuinely mean it's like some of the games that are being shown off in it are fucking cool. There's a couple that I'm like, tee I can't wait to get that. Tee hee. Also, I made a hot chocolate in the Twilight Princess mug. What if I told you if I said to you right now, what is the most underrated Zelda game, what would you say? A Karma Sequel? You guys, please chuck all your thoughts in, because literally the only two things I predicted for was Final Fantasy IX Remake and Persona 4 Remake. These are the two things I think are going to show up based on leaks. Final Fantasy IX, it got leaked a couple years ago, and then right now they're doing like the big anniversary of Final Fantasy IX, which is exciting if you're a Final Fantasy IX head. And like a weird thing is they did 2 weeks ago they're like, oh, we're releasing a vinyl. Like, dog, you're not just releasing a vinyl. Come on now. We know you're releasing more than a vinyl. And then the reason Persona 4 is Persona 3 Remake came out last year, and in this last week, 3 of the voice actors from the original game have been like, we're not in the remake. And everyone's like, dog, what remake? What remake? What are you talking about? The remake's been announced, big dog. I thought you meant my stream for a second. I was like, we got 100,000 people? How many people we got? 193,000, wow. Hell yeah, wow. What a pretty thing. How pretty. Wrong. Yeah, so what are your guys' predictions? Because these are the only two I've got. Alright. Oh, can I turn my brain on? Everyone knows my name is Tron. Oh, last night I saw Dandadan Evil Eye, the first 2 episodes in the cinema. It was awesome. People are all P6. Persona 4 Remake or Persona 6. Yo, Geoff is Pride Month, you know what that means? Alright. Geoff making out with a man sloppy style. And that is Stanway's prediction. Actually, I might put your names in, so I can be like, wow, you're right, Stanway. Or William. Okay, Soul. No video games is what Soul just said. Interesting prediction. Cruise and Mario 2. This is actually a good idea. This is a good what kind of tune is? Yeah, I know. I've been spamming shorts. I promise. Not forever. Geoff Keighley, the video game. Well, thank you for engaging with it. I appreciate that. I don't know. It's just a thing to keep the channel having some momentum while working on the big video, which I did get to work on Evangelion this week. I made some progress. No, Soul, you said no video games. It's just gonna be Jess staring at us like this. So, do you like video games? Game Awards 2 announcement? Sure, what the hell? Oh, Kojima's... Oh, of course. Do you mean... Oh, are we talking about anything Kojima or specifically the Jordan Peele thing? Because I'll put both. Kojima's... what's his name? But then probably a safe bet. Oh no, the other thing actually, I know this might sound crazy. I think we're seeing Half-Life 3. I actually think it's happening. Oh, also Nintendo was gonna be here. They said it starts in 3 minutes? Is that right? Oh. I gotta find it. Here's the picture. Yeah, over 60 companies included. This is everyone who's going to show up. Order, stretch, transform, fit to screen. That's a pretty non-exhaustive list. You got PlayStation, you got Xbox, you got Nintendo. Steam's in there, Square Enix is in there. Who else is standing out? 2K. Why was that sent out? Capcom, CD Projekt, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, Sonic from Sega, PlayStation, Magic and The Gathering. Your Club Games, they did Shovel Knight. Blumhouse, yeah. What do they do? I guess they do. They've made like 3 games. What the hell? That's crazy. Did you guys know this? I didn't. Oh. Project Sparrow from Sabotage Studio. Xander, hello, my friend. How are you? You got any predictions, Xander? How they show off Lucy in Guilty Gear? Wait, but the people that Guilty Gear are the ones making that cool new Marvel fighting game, right? Are they Guilty Gear out now? Are they like just gonna be doing Marvel? Age of Imprisonment. No. I have no thoughts. I don't give a shit. Twilight Princess 2. Sorry, that was a bit harsh. I don't give a shit in the way like. I really liked the first Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition, because I thought it was like really goofy fan fiction. And then Age of Calamity, I remember really liking because I thought it was actually fun to play Breath of the Wild, but with a fucking good story. Tomb Raider Wolverine. I think it's too early for Wolverine. Because I feel like they reset development after those leaks a couple years ago. Oh, no, that was like 3 years ago now. Oh, my voice. Age of Imprisonment, it's like, the thing is, like, I don't like Tears of the Kingdom story enough. I just don't think I'm gonna care about a prequel. Even if they do, they're saying that they're not changing the story like they did with Age of Calamity, where they did like time travel shenanigans, but even I just don't care about Tears of the Kingdom enough. Oh, guys, I bought a Switch. No, I didn't buy. I didn't have enough money to get a Switch on day one. If I did, we would have been doing a million-hour stream, and I was feeling a lot of FOMO. But then I walked past a game shop yesterday, and I was like, what the hell? Sure, I want to get that image loaded. And I put my pre-order for one, so I should be able to get one in a couple weeks, which is exciting. I think we're going to use this image a lot today. What the hell? Sure. Oh, it's so early. Well, I'm missing I'm yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sick of that fucking era of I'm so sick of that era of Zelda, like, the era of the wild. Like, let me out. Let me out. I want a new Zelda. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like with the Switch too, I wasn't dying for, like, Mario Kart looks really fun, but I'm not if there was a Zelda launch, like, I would have gotten a $770 mortgage with the bank to afford it. But I don't know. I wasn't like I had to pay my tax off in the same amount of time, and then yeah, I don't know. I just well, Ace but mid-cool. I don't even talk about the kids. I don't know what you're talking about. You're speaking another language. I'm choosing not to stream this because I'm so tired. I swear to give you a Jet Set rated. That actually? Did they announce that recently? Who said that before about Kyle? Now, guys, if one of your predictions comes true, I will give you 1,000 snug points, which is a currency that is going to become very valuable during the apocalypse. Abe's get reboot. I feel like you're onto something. I think when I was a Zelda fan is over. I think I have everything they can offer. Damn, those are some definitive words. I think no, I think Age of Prison would be fun. I think if I wanted a new Warriors game, I'm like, I just didn't want it to be in that era again. I'm just sick of it. All right, guys, I think we're gonna close this. Actually, no, we're not. We have time. Why did I say that? Ignore that. We still got so much time. Let me just make sure the stream looks pretty. So it'll be like that. There we go. I watched back my stream and I noticed like the window was like just not properly done enough. I don't think. Hi everybody. I need to buy a light. I had a light and then it broke and then I just never bought a new one and I haven't been bothered to get it fixed. And I'm like, it's kind of important that you guys can see me. You go there, and then you go there. Oh my god, Stanway's been a member for 26 months, thank you very much, and Sol's been a member for 10 months, thank you very much. Oh, by the members, the weekly videos are turning into a monthly video. Okay, so basically, work is so slammed right now, but I'm getting 2 weeks off, and then I'm gonna record a bunch of the members videos, and then I'm gonna work heaps of the evening videos, so I'm very sorry for the delay, but thank you very much for being members. I really appreciate it, as always. You guys are sick. I appreciate it. Like, genuinely, it really helps a lot. It's like, it's been helping me pay my rent. Helps me put more times into the videos. It's cool. I can't believe it's been Toby too. That actually is crazy. This is when they announced Twilight Princess for Game Companion on Switch 2 starts. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I wonder when the next Nintendo Direct will be, because usually it's around this time. But since they just launched the console. How long is it set to be? Crazy question. I don't know. Oh my god. 260,000 people are watching. that. 200 whatever thousand people watching. I mean, that's very sweet, but also if your money is tight, please look out for yourself. I'm a stupid Australian guy. Like, anytime anyone gives me membership money or like donations, it's always optional. Only if you can. Always take care of yourself first. But I really appreciate it. Do you like how husky my voice? Not husky. It's like really deep still. It's like a combination of it's early and maybe I'm getting sick. I don't want to get sick. Ah! Everyone is getting sick right now. I guess it's winter. But I got the flu vaccine like a month or two ago, so I'm hoping if I get sick, we're all chill. Yeah, I hope so too. I want a new direct, because I guess there's not really much. What's like the Switch 2 lineup now though? Oh, thank you, Domi F23. That sounds like the name of a plane. I feel like I'm in a jet fighter. I'm like, Red Leader calling in, Domi F23. Thank you. I should press play. Oh. We are firing you, what? I'm watching this in a Rosa restaurant, which is a place where I started my membership all the time. Oh, really? Whoa, cool. So before I close up, we got Final Fantasy 9 Remake, Persona 4 Remake, Half-Life 3. Those are my predictions. Not very ambitious. You guys, William said Persona 4 Remake, Persona 6. Geoff making us with a manslaughter style will stand away for Pride Month. We love Pride Month. Yeah. I don't know what that felt. That was so awkward. Guru said no, and then Sol said no video games, which is an ambitious prediction. Guru said Mario 2. Meme Okami 2 news? I think that could be likely, although I feel like it's probably still quite early in development. We'll see, it'd be awesome. Ace Diamond said Geoff Keighley, the video game, that'd be cool. Game Awards 2, Stanway. Kojima's Jordan Peele game with William. I'm going to tack on and think we're going to see Death Stranding. I feel like it's obvious. Lucy Guilty Gear from Ace of Diamonds. Twilight Princess 2 from Xander's coverage are crazy. Ace Attorney, but not the kids. Kyle. Jet Set Radio, Screwage, and Apes Gate reboot from LED. Is what I think. I think Nintendo doesn't usually give Jeff much right. No, but they are mentioned as a sponsor, or not as like a partner on this, which is crazy. I feel bad for Jeff because there's been so many incredible games, as you know, no matter what gets chosen as the game of the year, people are just going to be super annoyed about it. Poor guy. Yeah, sort of his martyr, isn't it? I feel pretty, now that GTA 6 got delayed to next year, I feel pretty confident it's going to be Claire Obscure. Everyone's been raving about that game. I played a little bit of it, it's awesome. The only other game that I feel like I've heard people say good things about was Split Fiction, but it sort of came and went. Everyone's been sucking Claire Obscure's dick, and right, thankfully, good. Good. Turn-based RPGs are back, so they never left. Yeah, we're not getting into the late June at the very least. Yeah. Because what do we even know that's coming out for Switch 2? Like, Mario Kart World was the big one in that direct, but I feel like a lot of that Nintendo Switch 2 direct in March or whatever was like, hey, third-party games that can finally run on this system. The year of double A's, dude. Unironically, hell yeah. What was there? It was Mario Kart World. And then there was smaller stuff like, yeah, there was like Age of Imprisonment or whatever, but like what? At launch, there was Mario Kart World, there was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 editions, and then wait, I opened this in a new window. You guys can't see my account. Like there's not many. This is just the launch, but it's like, what's coming out after this? You know what I mean? Could be Air Riders, I guess. There's Donkey Kong. I guess that's true. But I feel like we just don't know much beyond like Donkey Kong. Oh, it's been 3 years and I'm still not over the fact that they got robbed of the best soundtrack, 100%. I bet $200 on the fact that Jerry didn't actually play it. 100%. No, that was great. That was maybe the biggest snub they've ever done. Yeah, we got Cyberpunk, we got Street Fighter, we got Mario Kart this month. A lot of third-party games launched, which is crazy. I'm so excited to check out all the games that have been like running better. Like I don't know if you saw, but like Bayonetta 3 now runs at 60. Like a bunch of games, any game that had like an uncapped frame rate on the Switch 1, when playing on the Switch 2, it just up to 60 FPS. Snubber boy. I can be Snubber boy. Unfortunately, I'm Snugger boy. You know what I'm saying? You listen to this song for a second? It's so good. Oh yeah, Xander, all I can think about is you every time I saw that footage. You know, I'll change the song. Let me find a different song. Just kidding. You get the same song and you like it. You like it. I've been replaying Shadow of the Colossus. I finally opened up that like special PS3 Japanese version I got, and I've been playing it. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm a monster. I'm a monster. Thank you guys for being here. I always love doing these reactions. I really hope nasty good or nasty bad. I really hope the games are good. I've never woken up and watched the Summer Games Fest, and this is the first year I'm like, I do think it'd be fun to react, and also I think there's going to be enough stuff. I just have a good feeling about it. If Geoff lets me down... I guess the problem is it's like, it is sort of become like the replacement for E3, but now there's like... I feel like with E3 it was like Nintendo, Sony, Xbox. You have 3 main shows. You can watch like Devolver Digital, but you're going to get your main thing from the 3. And I feel like it's taken a couple of years for people to, for the hierarchy to like be set in place. If you know what I mean. Anyways, we start in 33 seconds. For the hierarchy, and by the hierarchy I mean like Geoff. Oh, come on. Thank you for being here, guys. Let's rock and roll. Geoff Keighley style. Oh no, yeah, 100%. I give him all the credit in the world. And also, I was thinking the other day, like, he could have had ego and been like, Summer Game Fest is the only thing. But it's very nice of him that he has. I think for all the crap he gets, I think he does just genuinely love video games. Like, this has become a giant event with a bunch of different showcases that he gets to put under the umbrella. I think it's really nice. I like it. I'm a fan. The hierarchy of the DC universe is about to change.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Geoff Keighley's in this? Let me know how that audio is, guys, by the way. Please, thank you very much. And again, thank you for being here. Very excited. What time is it in California right now where this is taking place?
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines
the
our
shoes
industry.
go crazy
Thank you all
again.
for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small.
That's 2 p.m. Crazy.
From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
There are brand new games? This could be
some
for.
of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
Oblivion ain't a new game, bro. Bro, Oblivion ain't a new game. Bro, Oblivion ain't a new game.
Now, the list includes
Who snuck that in there?
franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
I've never heard of Repo. Am I old? Am I out of it?
At Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights
I'm
like
sick of
Monster Hunter
Marvel
Wilds
Heroes.
and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay.
Claire Obscure.
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the
I love
highest
Geoff. He's so
user Metacritic
goofy.
score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear.
yeah.
With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publishing
It's not
system.
a farming game,
That's
though.
something to celebrate. But
I do genuinely
with more than
love
18,000 games
video
released
games
on
you
Steam
can
just last
have such
year,
successful
more than
indie
double from 2020,
games
the challenge
and
now
productions.
is discovery.
Volume go up a little
That's
bit?
precisely why events
How's
like Summer
that?
Game Fest, our partner showcases happening
Let me
all
know.
weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next
Can't
Fest
do it from
are
Devil May
so
Cry.
essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game.
I don't like video
in
games,
that
so what about me?
spirit,
How do you cater to
let's kick
audiences like
things
me?
off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve.
Is this
Let's
Twilight
take a
Princess
look
2?
at our first new game announcement.
That's a farming game. I don't think YouTube will like why. Mecha Break. I don't think this is Mecha Break, big dog. This is cool.
The harbinger. You might be.
Whoa. This is cool. This is by an indie studio? This is awesome. Wow. Wow.
Naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Wow. It's so violent. It's got guns. That's sick. This is sick. Hello, Bashi, by the way. That guy's got a big head.
They'll worship you until you fail.
He had a very well-defined ass. I feel like maybe it was just me looking at that.
You're no god.
I was trying to say this when Geoff was talking. I just think some people don't really realize how lucky we are to have indie games be a viable path in the gaming medium, right? You can't really make a film by yourself. You can self-publish a book, but it's very hard to be successful. Mortal Shell 2, you can make your own music, but it's hard to be successful with video games. Like so many examples of one person or a small team making a game that sells as big as a AAA studio. We're so lucky
That'll
that
look great. Well, we
that's
got
the thing,
lots
because
more
you
to
have
come, but right
such
now, the end,
heightened
the
creativity
Nexus
being
War,
pumped
Galactus
through.
Fight, or even live
These
at
indie
Risky
games, it's awesome. We were
Reels.
so
Over the
lucky.
years, Fortnite has innovated with mass
Exit
scale
Awesome? Hello.
live
What a
in-game
cool name.
events.
What an awesome
And
name.
tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phone.
Is the volume
The Death
in
Star's
good
super
in
laser
comparison
is
to my
charged
voice?
and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star
Yeah, 100% trigger
Sabotage.
Hell yeah. Fortnite Wars?
Bad feeling about this.
Hey guys, come on. Fortnite ain't that bad. Weird trailer.
I think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions. And we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
So early is crazy. So early, it's crazy. Oh, they hug. They are friends. Yeah, fucking shake the translator's hand,
Mr.
dog.
Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have
It's
you
gonna
here.
be Death Stranding
so
too,
excited
yeah.
for DS2.
Now there are predictions on the line.
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima. You've worked for many years
It's
on this
me. He's
project.
talking about
What
me.
do you hope players take away
Are they gonna
from
kiss?
DS2 when they
If
play
they
later
get,
this
if they
month?
kiss,
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあコロナを体験
this
した
is
Everyone
on the table.
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone
He's
to think
translating
about
while
that
he's
when you
speaking.
play
That's
this game.
crazy hard.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Oh, don't. You gotta speak. He went, sorry, yes, I've seen very little of this game, but it looks very cool. Now that I've been playing the Metal Gear Solid games, I'm so excited to get to Death Stranding. Just like a Kingdom Hearts character. Is that guy the GOAT translator? Is he known? Oh, just because of the same time? Alright. Bridges.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
There's a little, I see all these clips of actors who are in this game being like, I had no idea what the fuck was going on, but it was cool. Why does he bring this guy along with him everywhere?
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Oh, that's a John. Who's that?
What do you do? For living.
Luca Marinelli. I know that name. I know that name. I know that name. I know that name.
I'm a porter.
I don't know
thank
this guy.
We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Did you know Jeff is friends with Kojima? Does Kojima know? No.
What?
So you made it then.
He does look a bit like Adrian Brody.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Oh. What is going on? They got little ringworms together. Not ringworms, tapeworms.
The car. You're alive. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Showing gamers footage from an office truly makes this a horror game. Employment is scary. They should make a horror game where it's filling out a job application. Well, I'm saying. That was cool.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻
I love
印
his
You
が
fit.
saw the cancer mark on both of their hands
It's a cancer mark?
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on DS1,
Neil looks so
we had
tired.
Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろうとしてまあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
に
Luca
なったと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技も
it
His
was great.
shoes
He
are
did a great
crazy.
performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show
の
you
で
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
I like Metal Gear Solid 3. Well, the background changed.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's
Who the
along with the
co-host?
party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please
Solana
join me in
Pierce?
welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Oh. Oh, my bad. Wrong go. What's up?
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this
Does it
year.
annoy anybody
Thank
else that
you
it's called
for
Summer
having me.
Game Fest and
Now,
not Summer
we are honored
Games
to reveal an
Fest?
exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense
Yeah, I think Kojima
combat,
can do anything.
fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated
Sydney
by
got
actor Tom
replaced.
Hardy.
Rest in peace, Sydney. Tom Hardy's in a game?
Thou shalt not kill.
Did you hear that guy? Yo!
So the priests tell us.
Yeah, they can only afford the Muppets one time a year.
But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
Copenhagen, Denmark, everybody. Yeah, it's Summer Game Fest. It's crazy. I feel like you want to say games. Summer Games Fest. But it's Summer Game
I began
Fest.
like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken,
Bring
have
back the
only
Chuck
one
Norris
ending.
me. Chuck Norris me, Jimmy. He's way better.
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Whoa, whoa, gameplay?
Story. Go write your own.
This is sick! Wow, Chronicles Medieval. That looks cool.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's
To me,
time
all
to
of Europe
hang
is
on to
brutal.
the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the
come
Sonic
on.
franchise. Crossworlds brings
Me, me, me,
other
me, me, me,
worlds
me.
and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
I thought this was when we get to mode the Crusader on a partially Dynasty War style. That's what I thought too. But then I guess there was no combat, so. Yawn. Yawn. Yawn as fuck, bro.
Time for me to win this.
Wait, was there actually Miku? I looked down. I looked at my phone the whole time.
Coming in September, but that is
I'm
not
playing Sonic.
all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
He didn't create it. What?
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk
I love this
about
guy.
our
He's so
latest Sonic
cute.
racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience.
I actually miss Miku. Is that Yakuza? That's the... I'm sorry, I looked at my phone. Something dramatic happened. I thought I was... What the hell? Why is Meek? Sorry, I should have looked at my phone.
I have one
Sorry.
more thing I'd like to show everyone here today.
New Sonic game?
Take a look inside of the travel ring.
New Sonic game? Question mark. Minecraft. So it's like Smash Bros. But racing? That's kind of cool.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
This looks like that FromSoft game they announced for the Switch, the Dusk Night Blood, not Dusk Bloods, Night Rain, Dusk Rain, Dusk Bloods.
Time.
Who the fuck is James from Mario Kart?
For some, it heals.
Ben Starr? Question mark?
For others,
Ew! He's cum on the painting?
and for our world, it promises only oblivion.
Oh, is this Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion?
Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
The characters are so anime and the world is like very
Time were a weapon to wield.
from Softy. Very girl, close that heart up. You're gonna catch some bacteria.
Of ruin.
MC looks like an isekai, bro. Yeah.
Or maybe the next. You'll find how to save us all.
Oh no, this is sick. All right, the cinematic shit was not doing good, but this looked awesome. This is awesome. Oh, you got a bike? This is cool. It's Trigger! You called it! You called it, Code Vein! Epic Games. Guys, this could be it for me to Ada. It's not. Trigger Pug, what's this? You're the Oracle, you're the Oracle, you're the Oracle, what's this? Whoa, what is this? Is this by the Inside and Limbo developer? Once I leave, this is rigged. Sorry, Ace. This really feels like the people who did Inside. Although I think they split up. There was like 2 guys and they broke up. Creatively, I think they... This has to be. It's like, it feels so similar to Inside. There was a lot of spooky stuff today. It's not even October. Looking cool. Not a lot's been announced for Switch 2. Very bizarre.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire.
Oh, this game! I know this game.
Developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick.
This game looks awesome. Glad we get another update on it. If you guys haven't seen this, this is cool.
Crooks beware! Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
This shit's so cool.
Cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
This shit's so cool. Oh, Troy Baker's in everything.
Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's about all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Here they go, Final Fantasy. I love the crowd. This is an indie Aussie dev. This is awesome. God, it looks great. It's not like Lord of the Rings, is it? It's Game of Thrones? Is that Kit Ellis? No, that's Kit Krista.
You may think you know how the game is played.
Jon Snow or whatever.
But this is not the game you know.
This is Game of Thrones, right? Kit Harington, is that his name? So my thing with Game of Thrones is as it was coming out, everyone said it was the most incredible show ever, and I was like, I'm gonna wait for it to finish, then I'm gonna binge it all in like one go. And then I remember all my friends coming into school as the finale was like coming out, and they were just so depressed. Meme, thank you for being here, goodbye.
Is your legacy.
I had my friend walking into class one day and being like, dude, this shit is so bad. And I was like, no. You can't see anything in the screen.
Who wins and who dies.
Wow. You thought he did it, but he didn't. I hope this game has Miku. What? Whoa, he's on his side now. Is that normal in Game of Thrones? Can y'all do that?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
That's cool. By an indie Aussie dev.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
What? FPS action-adventure RPG. Crazy combo.
The great Silkovsky once said,
Russia in space?
one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Yeah, Xander, exactly. Maybe there's not enough gameplay ready.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet.
This looks sick. I think with so many games being announced and coming out all the time, it's like the ones with the freshest looks and... Oh, I guess this is a lot of sequels being dropped today. But the ones with the most like unique aesthetics and worlds are the ones that are standing out. By the way, if you're listening to the stream right now, you guys are the only person to hear it because this shit's gonna get muted for the VOD. Goodbye. Trigger, come on, no, you didn't sneak that in. No, you saw it. You saw it. No, you didn't. I know you saw it before you said the joke. No, I swear to God, you there's no way you did it twice. Don't stop me now.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Ass. What's something super secret VOD watchers won't know? I hate VOD watchers. I hate them all. He hit that guy. This is I really like this aesthetic in this world. This is cool. We need you to say this is Ace Attorney coded. Trigger is the Oracle.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
The thickest games
but
at Jeff's
that,
now.
believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
What? Atomic Heart 3?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can
Minecraft.
still barely believe it myself.
Is Atomic Heart like a big thing? I've never heard of it before.
Lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
It was hot ass, but it looked cool. Alright.
How did the whole of humanity miss it?
I'm looking so respectfully. Oh my god.
And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What was that upskirt? Dog, come on. Have some class. Have some class, dog. Have some class. This might actually be Atomic Heart 3. They might be doing back-to-back. They're like, here's the second and third game. What? These character designs are wild. Bro, this is Atomic Heart 3, dude. I can't wait for right-wingers to make this game their entire fucking personality. The Cube.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the
What?
Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the
Dude,
edges
people
are
like the
constantly
Atomic
rotating to create
universe.
unique
This
gameplay
shit didn't exist
combinations that
until
are
7 minutes
ever-evolving.
ago.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can
It's
pick
gonna be the
15
Grifter game,
Marvel
bro.
characters to play, but so far only 7 have been
When
revealed.
you
Well,
libtards don't make
now
your
it's time
game
to
work,
meet
this is
the
how
next
awesome games can be. Look at these hot women.
Does anybody like feel slight Marvel fatigue? Like, well, definitely with the movies, but even there's so many games that are Marvel now. I'm like, ugh. The high-pitched anime girl voice was the first red flag. I the thing too is like, you know, you can definitely have women that design really hot, but like, there's a difference I feel like between like hot women and like Guna designed women. You know what I mean? Yeah, we sick of Marvel. We sick of Marvel in this house. Capcom.
My world. What is this place?
I'm a comic fan. I'm sick of Marvel. Was this Ninja Gaiden the remake? Whoa, he sliced that guy in half. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa, he shattered reality itself.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Yeah, Xander. You've got a point. Bootleg Sekiro. Ruij, you don't have the touch.
We both want the same thing.
The only person who's calling the shots is Trigger Pug. My Oracle.
And it won't be a coward who runs.
God, I love this guy's design.
Words never did work between us, did they?
It looks crazy.
Sasaki Gunny.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. I found the first one through interesting memes, played a good bit, but then I was in the room with something else. I suppose it gets worse later in the game. Is this a remake or is this a new game? A beautiful woman.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sonstring Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
Guys, can I be
It's actually a
real?
thing. What you're about to see is
I haven't seen
running
a single
completely
thing that
in
I've
real
liked
time
so
in
far.
Unreal,
No,
and I
I've
cannot
liked
wait
stuff,
to
but nothing
play
that
it.
I'm like,
Here is
whoa.
an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
I'll check it out. I got nowhere to be. Nowhere to be. Nowhere to be. Oh, they puppets, bro.
Tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
This is awesome. This is awesome, dude. It's like Muppets Rocky.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
This is great.
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Bro, is this game of the year? This is crazy. This is cool.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
Also, like visually, it's very impressive. It looks real. The rendering on the puppets is awesome. This is so sick. Yeah. Felt that boxing. That's awesome, dude. It's cinema. It's cinema. It's cinema.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle.
Even though a lot of these games aren't recognizing,
mountains,
it's always cool
lost to
to
time
expand
and
your
legend.
horizon, to look at new
Only
things.
the chosen find their way here, gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound, wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough
Killer Inn.
theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery.
There's so much
Complete
more.
quests to level
There's
up.
so much
Buy
more.
Items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear.
The
You would
Yas
do well
the
to
Among Us
remember,
crew base.
Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Interesting.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win.
You think this kind of just
All
sounds
right,
like
it's hard to
Yamamoto.
believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Ark Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding
I
the
thought I
world
had a
of
good grasp
Speranza
on like the
and
games industry. I'm not
long-awaited
recognizing
launch date
any of this
coming
shit.
later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Ark Raiders.
No, don't kill him. That's bad.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slow rhythm.
Looks nice. Hair, like the last 5 years, hair has gotten so good in video games. Look at this girl's hair, dude. Wow.
You don't have to walk this path alone.
Was it just a bit of the game? Yeah, self-proclaimed.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Making friends. Gamers are not going to be able to find this game enjoyable. That's too hard of a mountain to climb.
Here, you are in control.
It's coming out soon. I have no idea what the game is. I don't think that was a very good trailer. Like,
That's
what?
right, everyone. Ark Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025.
What type of game
for
is it,
PC
dog?
and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand
What
new
the fuck is Steam Advanced Access? Cinematic trailer for a game releasing in 4 months is crazy. Maybe they said there was a tech test, so maybe there's a lot of gameplay already. I just understand CG trailers. It's like I feel like no one likes these. People want to see gameplay. I'd way rather see like a cinematic trailer rendered in the engine. Is this Austin Butler? Are you really, Mooney? If I don't even play the game, is like I'm a pass. Is that Zendaya? What's Dune Awakening? Was it the MMO? I never saw the Dune movies. I gotta get on it. Fortnite? The CG trailer telling me the game is not coming for 3 years or more. That's what I'm saying, but it comes out in 4 months. Crazy they're doing a CG trailer. I just didn't want to see it all if all I get out is person with gun. But person with gun is so cool. Guys, but our world is so cool. Sorry, I don't mean to shit on this game, this dev, but like, it's just crazy. I think if you're gonna do a cinematic trailer, like do it in engine, you know? Because people like that, because it's like, oh wow, they're working the game. And not just they opened up Maya and made a 3D CG render. Rantober! This music is very Nier-esque, I feel. Maybe it's just because I hear a woman singing and we're in a desert though. I mentioned zero animation you need. Meyer, 3D Max, Blender. This trailer's been 15 minutes long. Wait, but you said you were playing it, Mooney. Or was it like an early access?
I saw my world fall to ash.
I just feel like I wasted my time. I could have slept in.
Try as I might to call their advance.
I don't know, stop none of this program. I got my PC crashing in 5 minutes. I don't mean this in a negative way, but like, wow, Elden Ring has inspired the industry. This is like the 5th Elden Ring game we've seen today. Which is a good thing. Elden Ring's sick.
Some say time stops for no one.
Oh, hell yeah, Mooney.
Neither man nor god, living nor dead.
What did you do making? I've seen so many shows in games of people sorting through the inventory UI. Making with Minecraft was pretty cool. What else was cool?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back?
Unfortunately, all I can remember is that Guna game.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Claire?
Every tale begins with a trial.
No.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling?
Is this what's it called?
Just as he was.
The anime game, the Trash Taste guy's voiced in it. Honkai Star Rail. Is it or is it a new game?
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Wuthering Waves. Is this announced? Damn, we're getting a sizzle reel.
In the vessel.
Ooh. Oh, this is Mio, I think, right?
Tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
Yeah, this was a Game Awards like a year or two ago, and I thought it looked really sick. The art style's awesome. That style's really awesome, dude. I think so far as that one medieval army thing, unfortunately forgot the name already. Yeah. Like, I'm so sick of getting Star Weave characters. I think it's a genuine complaint, Bocce, because when your game looks like that, it loses very visual identity because it's sort of bland. So many things look like that.
Motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand.
What?
It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
This is awesome. I love video games. This is so sick. This is so cool. For 2. This is so cool. Oh my god, I love video games.
We can't. Come on, follow me.
This is so sick. That's awesome.
What
Geoff?
a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal
long
underworld of
does this go for?
1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
The main show is expected to last 2 hours? I thought we were almost done.
My family. My beautiful daughter.
Guys, we have an hour and 10 minutes to go. I better like set up shop. I better set up a tent. I better pass this tale into my children, my next of kin.
Teach them all this.
There's another game very similar where they're like, the animator's like stitching
This is between us and
every sprite of animation for the main character.
Means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
For every Rigo and giant boob teenagers, we get one with the real art. Hang in there, guys. I don't even dislike anime. I like anime, but yeah, there's, I don't know, it's...
When Isabella became involved.
Oh, fuck. I think, so what I'm trying to say before is like, so many games have that like sort of generic anime style. It's like when the game gets revealed, it's like, I can't even remember what the game was because it's so bland.
We can choose who we are.
As in time, I'm inclined to buy this game and give it 10 out of 10. My friend loves the Mafia games, but I feel like this one being set in the past is really cool. I like this. Post-mining my escape
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Yo, thanks Split Fiction for supporting out the Friend Pass. Annapurna, I know them. What are they? What have they done? I know them. That rings a bell. LEGO Builder's Journey? Aw, that's so cute. You guys all see the One Piece Lego set? The sea is calling. I feel so piratey. God, I love Iñaki Godoy. I've been watching One Piece this week. I've been getting back into the anime. I'm like episode 80 now. Little Drum Island. Oh, this is so cute. A lot of co-op games for a community of people with no friends. Oh, this is clever. This would be a perfect game to play like with your partner, like after work, put the lights down. It's like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend or my boyfriend and play a little cute Lego game together. You know what's crazy? This game's probably gonna cost as much as a fucking Lego. No, this would be cheaper than a Lego set. Lego Voyages. Nothing has been announced for Switch 2, isn't that crazy? Every time it's Switch, it's just Switch 1. Who's this?
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters
That's a cool
together
shirt.
like
Oh, it's like
never
Nickelodeon.
before.
Duh.
I hope you enjoy the
Hashtag
first look at
forever alone.
Nicktoons in the Dice
Bye
of
bye. Oh my
Destiny.
god. Don't be late for work.
Yeehaw!
Oh, it's Sandy.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers
That's Tara Platt.
to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
Damn, Tom Kenny's sounding kind of old though.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies
But
of
he's
P
the GOAT.
that transports
They sound
players
kinda
back
old.
in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Guys, I didn't know this shit was gonna be 2 hours long. I gotta piss. I gotta take a nap. Like meme? No. Were you here for the Guna game? That wasn't good. Genuinely, so far, there actually hasn't really been anything that has interested me. That doesn't mean that... I thought there's been an interesting discussion since the state of play the other day. Like, I don't think showcases can be good or bad. It's just like... Well, they can be, but it's like... I think it's more so, like, subjective. It's more like, was it good for me? Not a lot of the stuff we've seen here is something that I really want to pick up. Was Lies of P? Is it a sequel or is it DLC? I think you just said it was like DLC. Meme, we found out that the show goes for 2 hours. Blue Blood? Miku should have like a turn-based RPG, like a big story mode. When I went to see Dandan last night, a lot of people were cosplaying, obviously as like Okarun and Momo. But Bongo was cosplaying as Miku, and I was like, what the hell is Hatsune and Miku doing here? Oh, that's right, there was like a co-op game that was puppet stop motion, which was very cool. Today...
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill.
Oh.
That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement.
I
too.
thought Xander was about to pop off, but Doki Doki 2. Inspired by a true story? Me too meme.
I sit at the front of the dinner table. Like used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
I think it's really hard to make a trailer for a horror video game.
Plates of her legs. Beautiful.
Finally, my subscriber watched my videos again. Oh, dog. The goated subscribers watch, they'll be there every time.
Plates.
This is cool.
The garden is lush and green. And dinner sex.
Whoa, that's cool. Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms.
Don't really see how it's Tokyo Literature Club, except for the fact that she's like an anime girl. That piece of art's cute. That's like a really lovely key art. That's gorgeous as a drawing. Wow. Hey, Jeff.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action.
Oh, hell yeah,
Blade
really?
and
That's
Soul
awesome,
Neo,
Xander.
just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
He instead of he? Christian horror? We talking about God with a capital G? Good one, Jeff. Actually, to be honest, I think Jeff's got the Riz this time. I feel like his jokes are kind of good. Yeah, it's anime time. I like how colorful that is, though. The shading and the lighting is very nice. That looks cool. I like the way it like really lent into the cell shading. Why is a 10-year-old girl got a minigun? Did the 10-year-old girl kill everyone? Is that One Punch Man? What the hell? What the hell? The 10-year-old amendments. Second Amendment. That's cool. One Punch Man would be a great boss in a video game, right? I can't believe we're halfway. 2 hours is a crazy... I guess they're always 2 hours. I've never watched one before. I don't know. Yeah, apart from that stop motion puppet game, the stop motion game, and the puppet like boxing game are the ones that I think have been the coolest so far. I thought it was gonna be over by an 8, which is right now. It's 8 o'clock right now. So then I could sleep for an hour before I have to go out and do my training. Oh, like the anime? Like the anime, The Seven Deadly Sins? Or it's a different thing? The Witcher!
5.6 is available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Wow,
The
cool.
Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
game looks so cool.
We find a way. We altered the course of nature. Unleashed
Jurassic
genetic
Park?
power across continents.
Is it like a Jeff
It is
Goldblum
up to
impression?
us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos.
I feel like there aren't a lot of very good Jurassic Park games.
To help life.
Which it feels like should be a slam dunk, right? Evolution 3? I don't think you can evolve 3 times. Wait, so is the point, has anyone played this? Is the point to keep the dinosaurs in or to make the coolest village for the dinosaurs to break? Ace Attorney, I don't think so. Guys, none of our fucking things have come true.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Shovel Knight?
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling
There are a lot of
adventure
good dinosaur
that
games in
blends
general.
intense combat,
What about Ark? You like Ark, right?
free-roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A
She's got a
decade
cool
ago,
fit.
we unearthed a
That
groundbreaking
dress and those
legend.
shoes? Damn.
This year,
Good
we're
outfit.
bringing our next bona fide classic.
I'm just jealous. It's summer over there. Everyone's wearing summer clothes. I'm cold. That's crazy. It looks even more like downgraded. It looks more like Game Boy sprites than NES sprites. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit more zoomed in like Game Boy games were. That's crazy. You know, I feel like these guys were sort of one of the first big success stories for indie games. Obviously they were before then, but like, I feel like it was like this, Minecraft, Cave Story was like way earlier, but like in the era of like Minecraft, Shovel Knight, and Undertale was these guys like, yeah, indie games are fucking massive, can be massive. That looks cool. I like it. Why are we in the clouds?
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1...
Persona 4?
You're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Oh, it's a Deadpool game.
Let's take a look.
That's so cool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Is it a new one or is it a
Handcrafted
remake?
with cuddles by
It's
the
a
Mercury
VR
Metaquest.
game.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger
It's
of
not Null and
late-stage
Nod.
capitalism.
It sounds like
and enter
someone
a world
trying
of
to do a Ryan
VR
Reynolds.
magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets.
I'm sure it's fun. It looks great. I have no
Hip-hop Satan.
desire to play VR,
Oh,
dude.
don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
It doesn't sound like Ryan Reynolds. It sounds like someone doing Ryan Reynolds' impression, but with like no energy. Yeah, I got something to say, but it seems like
All
too
your
much like the
dreams of
movies.
being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
But I don't want to be rude. I feel like the voice actor could have.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right.
That was
Next
Neil
year
Patrick
at
Harris?
Last year at Gamescom,
Neil, put some
Dying
effort
Light
in,
Beast,
dog.
The culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back
God,
as
my
the player
ears are going
character in this
crazy.
title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Vancouver. London. Bro, imagine being a zombie. That's so cringe.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
We can be inside Deadpool.
Sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Should have been Nolan North. Am I right? Neil Patrick Harris sounded like he was just phoning it in. It's crazy because he's done voices for games before. He was Spider-Man. Like 15 years ago, he was awesome. It was like he just wasn't matching the energy of Ryan Reynolds at all. Oh, is this Dying Light?
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
Yeah, it was like he was doing a lazy phone in Ryan Reynolds. Maybe I'm just a hater. Dude, that zombie's titties are out. What the hell? Is that allowed? Dying like the Beast. Dude, I named it after me, guys. Didn't know they named the game after me, guys.
E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there.
Where's it set?
Fucking kill him.
Oh, hey, no swearing, please. That's not code for.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is
I
your
thought it was saying
exclusive
comes
new
from
look
Beethoven,
at this
the
game that plays
composer.
like a love letter to teenage memories.
All right.
What are we doing?
They had friends, so I don't think it
Hey,
matches
now.
my teenage experience.
Buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Bro, my housemate would love this game. I can already tell.
At the end of an era, when
These zombie games are the Buzz Lightyear shelves.
it's time to look
Oh, I
back
like how they're
on
like
your greatest
the animated at like 12 frames or half frames or whatever. Not 12.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven
This is
and
cool.
Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot.
It's so cool to see people experiment different mediums of
before school.
This is so cool. Dog, I'm telling you, my housemate would love this game.
And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
I love this art style.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I'm texting my housemate. I think they're asleep, but
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Damn, she cooking. She cooking a sword.
Savor each moment.
Someone cooking.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
No.
We will live on in
Campfire.
this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Hawa.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help
I was
of
just
9
in
of his friends,
Bandung.
he's built an intense
Like a
action
month
beat 'em up
ago.
with brutal hand-to-hand
Bandung's
combat
beautiful.
set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
What the hell? I just went to Bandung a month ago. It was beautiful. I could have walked past this guy.
No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
No way he made this by himself. That's crazy. This looks so cool. What the hell? One second. Sorry. This is so sick.
Bad dot line.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm checking that out. That shit looks awesome.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now
Whoa,
it is
someone
time
of my
for the reveal of the next game from Montreal
Trigger Pug.
tribute game.
You just said
The
what
makers of
Geoff
TMNT,
said.
Shredder's
What the
Revenge
hell?
And Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Sorry, what did he say? Waiting for sorry. The vegans, the robots, the demons. Who's behind this madness? Someone has to do something. A new Scott Pilgrim game? What? This is so cool! I love what they're doing to the art. Hell yeah. Anamanaguchi. Give me some great new music. Pretty please. Oh, hey, Scott. Not like a revival, but it's having like a sort of slight resurgence with like that animated series like 2 years ago. Scott Pilgrim X. Very cool.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time in the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee.
Great,
O'Malley.
awesome.
All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Bizarre, no Nintendo show up yet.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Why is she being mean to me?
Now cease this foolishness and make your
Is my
decision
heater even working?
wisely.
The first descendant? Bro! Come on now. Tisk tisk tisk. I don't know. Alright, maybe it's not the time to discuss it. I'm not like anti-hot woman or anything. Like I love hot women. But I just feel like we need like you have a shot in a trailer that's like something like that. It's like, all right, come on, dog. I feel like I just take the rest of the trailer less seriously. I'm not like a prude or anything. I don't know. It just feels. I'm just like, I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? I'm just like, ugh.
Since the dawn of time,
humankind
has been obsessed with the hard.
Is this Armored Core Trigger Pug?
Now,
this game is marked as the Warframe killer. Unfortunately, it sucks us.
On something that's simply harder. Scum.
I'm trying to get real fast. This is kind of cool.
Just got harder.
It's kind of like Rust, right?
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Is she the actress that's like in every game at the moment? I think she is. If the game is relying on little relations, it says to the creators under faith in it. So yeah, I switched over at that point. We still got 40 more minutes of games to go. We're 2/3 of the way through.
Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just.
You lady don't know what a Goonies fantasy BS
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is.
Oh, did this game just lose both the directors right before release? Uh-oh.
You were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
They are coming? Who's coming? The fuck's he doing here? What the hell?
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of iInteractive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
Gameplay? Gameplay for James Bond?
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming.
Yay.
It's coming in 2026,
That's soon.
But we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
So this is in a Hitman, but then it's a James Bond character.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial
Got Mads Mikkelsen in
with
here?
suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarch.
How much money did they have to pay Mads Mikkelsen to reprise this
Clients
role?
have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarch.
So you just gonna live out Casino Royale? That's pretty cool.
Unusual name.
Names are for friends.
That was like 20 years ago they filmed that.
Mr. Le Chiffre.
Cool.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very
Still
unexpected
hoping
way.
for Final Fantasy IX remake, guys.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, cool. Guys rocking a beard.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is
I went on a date with a Danish girl once, and she was like,
it's a role that means
yeah, Mads
a lot to
Mikkelsen,
me
he's a
because
famous
of a lot
Danish
of
actor.
reasons.
I was
So
like, cool.
when Haggard gave me the chance to step
Not a
into
great
the
anecdote,
shoes
don't know why I
of
shared it, but it
Schiffer
just
once
popped
again,
to the
I
front
did
of my
not
mind.
hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind
He
his
looks
desk.
good, I
He's
agree.
Visceral.
He's aging
unpredictable,
gracefully.
and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't
Jeff
outsource
Kids,
the violence
Mads,
anymore.
please. Please, Jeff.
So this mission is
Yeah, he's
set
an awesome actor. He's
in a
great.
casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie.
I gotta watch movies that
while
he's in that
keeping surprises for our
he's speaking
players.
Danish in.
James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills.
Does Trayvon
and
doesn't
the
wear
mission
shoes
will be
anymore on
handled
occasion?
in
How
very
put some
different
loops of
creative
boots or
ways.
heels on, bro?
Yeah, he's not going to beat me
They
in
got
poker.
some
He's
boots.
gonna
They got some
figure
shoes.
something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess
It's crazy
player to a
that they got
poker
him to reprise it.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right, well,
It's
Tom
only
Knox,
around
thanks
for 30
joining us
days?
for,
That's
Summer
crazy.
Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures,
LEGO
and
games?
over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere,
I gotta
so
piss,
make
Jeff.
some noise for Lego Party!
This is cute. I like this.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you
If I look at me, I'm too important to wear my shoes.
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Yeah, I know he's saying Stanley.
lizard with wings?
This is not Mecha Break. I think you've lost your Oracle ability.
And what about our amazing mini-games, Dad? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Trail.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
That seems fun. I play that.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
If anything can sort of like, you know, give Mario Party run for its money, it's probably Lego. Big IP.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter.
Yeah, he
from
was the
Dreamhaven
Ninjago guy,
Moonshot
right?
Games.
I'm not
20
crazy.
players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Geoff, politely, you have 32 minutes left.
Danger. Reactor overload.
Reactor overload.
I've got the artifact. Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Wait.
This'll be good.
It's not really my type of game, but it looks like it'd be fun.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
One of my old housemates would have loved those, I think.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show.
What about with an enemy?
But for now, here is the global
about with the
reveal
lover?
of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the
I don't know,
ancient
these
rituals,
games with these guys always goes very hard.
with a seed from the trees of memory.
When's your birthday, Coach?
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to
Imagine eating an apple and suddenly you see like, you see yourself fumbling a girl in 10 different previous lives. Too dangerous.
their brains of
Too heavy a burden.
spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
That is soon. Oh, that's a cool mix of 2D and 3D. I like that. It's just 3D. I thought it was 2D. It's just 3D.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Coming soon. Ill.
There is
Yeah, I'm
more
ill.
Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish
Whoa.
Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Munfish again? The guys who did the Gooning Cube game? Ew, yuck. Guys, 3/4 through. Oh, I'm getting nervous. I don't think anything we predicted. Yeah. None of this has happened.
Please welcome to the stage.
I gotta piss so bad. But I know the second I piss, I'll come back and I miss the Half-Life 3 trailer. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Because, like, you know, we still haven't seen Nintendo, who are a partner on this showcase. I don't think they would include Nintendo being a partner if, just because games are going to be on Nintendo Switch. And Square Enix had a couple games that they're publishing. I don't know. I feel like there's more. I'm just going to show with Reggie they're both make out, and Geoff will announce the
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break.
Oh, here we go, Trigger. This is for you, my friend. This is for you.
With its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial.
The next game that looks boring, I'm gonna
As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Yeah, it's Trigger time. Oh, this music's sick. Who's Samano? Is it an artist or is it the director? This looks sick. He cut him in half. Is this an original IP or is it like Gundam? Mecha Break looks cool. July 1st. That's soon.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world
I hope this is boring because I'm gonna piss so bad.
Wildlife and hostile machines, built by a small 8-person studio. This is Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals? Alright, be so bad. I'm sorry, I'm sure you guys are great. I gotta go.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
What it is? I had to pee. What happened? What happened?
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Mine too. All right.
バイオハザードシリーズカプコン竹内です。
And to celebrate early.
I watched it on my phone, then I started running out, and then I was like, no, I have to click and piss all over the floor. What happened? What was it? Was it just them being like, we like Resident Evil?
お待ちいただければ。
Franchise.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
No, Geoff Keighley did not make out. I was like, I started running back in, and like, I was like, no, bro, clean up the piss that's on the floor. So was it just like a little like, oh hey, it's a birthday? There's 20 minutes left. There's 30 minutes left. You have to lock in, Geoff. Geoff Keighley, lock in. I didn't piss all over my floor for nothing. Oh. Oh.
Flag time, baby.
Pee bucket. Oh. This is cool. It's almost Overwatchy. This is cool. I like this. Like I like the animation, the character design. This is cool. I like that last flag. It does feel a bit TF2-y. I was sort of feeling like that. Team Fortress 3. Da da da.
Adios.
Adios, and then he died. Oh, it's like the game is like a TV show that everyone watches? This is, I love this. This is great. Last flag. Oh, I wish list now. I wish list that. Geoff, what do you got for me?
That was Last Flag, a new online action game
Come
from
on,
the new
Geoff.
indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Does China love Souls games?
Is this
No.
bullshit really what you wanted?
There were like so many Chinese people in Australia, and I love like listening. Chinese is such like a, I think it's such a pretty language. I feel like if I played this, I'd play with the Chinese voices. This looks great. Wow. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be real. I think I could have slept through this.
What will it take?
No, but then that's the thing is, I wouldn't have seen like that cool little stop motion game or the puppet game. It's like, you know. It's cool. That's great.
Gotta rescue mom. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find Rico, you find Kevin, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Ooh. That music? Wow. That looks sick.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing
You
and
got
is free to
15
play.
minutes to go.
This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
It's 15 minutes to go. Why are we talking about a 15-year-old game? Why are we doing this?
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage?
This game came out in 2012.
Greatest weakness? Me.
You have 15 minutes left, Jeff. 2012. Rearrange the order of your show.
My story.
Rearrange the order of your show.
My story is yours.
15 minutes, Jeffrey. Oh, Epic Game Store. One store, 4 platforms. You have 15 minutes, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Keels. A cute cat girl girlfriend? Wow. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm calling him by his full name. Yeah, if I knew there was going to be an Epic Game Store, I would have taken a shit. Surely Summer Games Fest does like a big final reveal. I still feel like it could be Final Fantasy 9. I'm full of copium. I feel like it could be Final Fantasy. Did you guys even see my eyes? Has the hat been in front of my eyes the entire fucking stream? Sorry. Bro, No one be using the Epic Games Store, dude. Come on.
You're never gonna guess what happened.
Oh. Did you hear that guy? Oh!
I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand.
Is this how Switch Nintendo is a partner? You have 13 minutes, Geoff.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Spending more time on anything, any indie game with unique art style is a crime. This is cool. Oh, I love this already. Ew. Oh, bro. Yeah, so a lot of cool games. I think all the indie stuff has been the stuff that's been cool for me. And it's very cool that he gives a platform to indie games on this. Like, how many people are watching? 780,000 people are watching, like, indie games, man. It's cool. Oh, I thought it was gonna stay black and white. Oh.
For someone like you.
Still, it's very cool.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
I don't even want to check the stream chat, brother.
You still look a little unwell.
You have 11 minutes, Jeffrey.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
What is that, a
when
hat,
we started Splitgate
bro?
in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2.
While the
Why?
girls are fighting?
Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year.
Bro.
And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how
This
would
guy
we
gives me the
take portals
ick.
to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale
Are we all
launches
feeling that?
free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, this guy's so cringe. Yeah, I grew up playing Halo. I'm sick of Call of Duty, and I wish to go Titanfall 3.
And to complete the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it all the way.
This does look great. He just seems like a tool. So I shouldn't say it. That's so rude. I was carrying a child around for 9 months to give birth and haven't corrupted that. His dating profile includes I want mention me. God, it's so rude. The hat the guy was wearing, Stanley. Also, like, I don't know, like, if you are a fan of FPS, there have been so many good FPSs. There's always good FPSs. Like, Call of Duty is good. We've also got so much stuff. We've got single player mode, like all the Doom stuff. Like, it's so much, whatever. I don't know. I just think it's weird to launch your game, like a trailer, by like shitting on another game. Even though Call of Duty is the butt of the joke. It's like, dude, come on. Like, talented developers work on that, man. What an ass. This does look really good, though. Split Fiction, Split Jeffrey, don't let me down.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Who's RGG? Ooh. Japanese jazz? Yeah, I didn't mean to go so hard on that guy. I don't want to be a dick. And I realized, I don't know, it was weird. But I feel like we all felt that. Is this Yakuza, or is this going to be that remake of Ultra Fighter or whatever it was? Ooh, get that into my veins. 1943. God. This is so cool. This is so cool. I think what a lot of trailers for video games need to get better at is like shit like this, where they're directed really dynamically and they're like interesting visual wise, or like in their in the narration of its shots. Like it just this is cool. Cut into the jazz drums there. It's effective. I think it was, yeah.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Did this fucking guy ask a Japanese guy in Japan, are you Japanese? Oh. Project Sentry. Stranger Than Heaven! That's a cool name. I'm just noticed the intriguing history in World War II. Yeah. Geoff, don't let me down.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Sentry, set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement.
I hope this is Final Fantasy 9.
We've been waiting.
It's okay.
Today
but
we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including
I'm getting my hopes up.
many brand
Put 'em
new
down, put 'em
studios,
down, put 'em
and
down.
we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Maybe it is.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored
What is
that we get
this?
to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
I don't think this is Final Fantasy 9.
Grace.
Who's making this?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Is this Silent Hill?
games. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, it is Resident Evil 9! What? They did the beta, bro! They made it seem like it wasn't. Whoa! In February? They made it seem early in the show like they're going to talk about it next. That was clever.
There you have it.
That was
Resident
clever.
Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James.
Bro,
and
no
she did a
Final
great job,
Fantasy
everyone.
9. None of
Good
that
job.
predictions
Lucy,
came
thank you.
true.
For the first time.
Not a single
Oh, I
one.
can't believe it. You
You can never trust the leaks,
Very
dude.
top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Interesting. When is the next? So when's the next one? So there's Day of the Devs next. Not a bad show at all. There was some cool stuff in there, guys. But also, I just don't think a lot of it was for me. Resident Evil's very cool. So here is the schedule. So literally, right now, it's gonna be Day of the Devs. Devolver Digital at 10. IOI at 11. Then tomorrow at 2 a.m. Wholesome Direct, the woman-led games. Then Latin America, then Southeast Asia. Then Green Games. Then Frosty. If you guys can, we worked really hard on the Frosty Games Fest. It's gonna be like 24 hours from now. Yeah, 24 hours from now is Frosty Games Fest. It'd be awesome. I can't stream it because I'm gonna be modding the chat, but if you guys can watch Frosty Games Fest, it'd be awesome. Oh yeah, you'd be losing it, Fleet.
Empty inside?
Hey Tim Schafer,
You sat
what's
down
up?
and played your entire games library from beginning to end,
Xbox is on June 9.
9,000 years old, and
I
everyone
feel like there
knows
will be big stuff in that.
including you.
Maybe.
Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million?
This was not
$10
good,
million?
what the fuck?
Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that was some cool stuff.
Day of the Devs digital showcase.
So I think the things that would blew me away the most were like that that stop motion
I'm excited to
platformer.
first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the
The puppet go on. Resident Evil 9 looks cool.
gathering intel and
Yeah.
pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief. Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Well, guys, I think that's me done. I gotta go somewhere. I got places to be today.
Hello, I'm so.
You guys shut up. Where's some music? Give some music. Knife Out Rising 9! That's really bizarre. I'm only like so invested now. I know I've never really brought it up before. I'm only invested now because I just beat the game like 3 weeks ago. And the rumors have been very strange. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. And a Persona 4 remake. A lot of people rumored about that. Maybe that might be an Xbox game. Sugar. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to go and take a shower and go do some training with some friends. Thank you guys. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be back next week with Metal Gear Solid. I'm busy today and tomorrow, unfortunately. Please, if you can, please check out Frosty Games Fest. That'd mean the world to us. And yeah, I kind of wish I slept in. Laugh out loud. All right. Bye-bye, guys.